welcome back to VRML 2. I am on SirDimwi. This is VRML, and we have another exciting matchup of Echo Arena. This one between the Space Bears and the Giggles. So I didn't need to swap these teams, and I'm gonna give them the okay to go. They are not quite ready, as you can see. We're missing one player there on the Giggles. So I pulled my head too far away from the mic. Excuse my typing. I could have muted myself for that. I actually have this really cool new mute button. Can't hear me when I'm hitting the. You can hear me now, but not. I mean, you could. Yeah, I love it. It's so easy, and you don't actually hear it when I press it. It's amazing. But yes, so this is going to be Space Bears versus Giggles, or rather, Giggles versus Space Bears. And Giggles currently 2-1. Let me just notch this so I have my notes correct. They're 2-1 off of, they're coming in off a win against the Revolution, a 2-0 victory over the Revolution on Monday. It was a challenge match they took. And the Space Bears currently 2-0. Coming in off of a win against the Creatures of the Trench, a 2-0 victory on Saturday. So both teams coming into this one off of a victory. And there we go. Looks like we got the teams figured out. You're gonna have a Sprocky, I'm gonna try this one. Cow. That's what we're gonna go with. Someone correct me if wrong. Dave Ola and Inky. And notable on the Giggles, everyone else in this game is in their first season except for Davola and Inky. Davola played for Chola in season 2, and Inky played for Fierce Kittens in season 2. And I am fairly confident I casted both of those teams in season 2 because I remember both of those names. So I have pinged the teams, let them know they can start when they are ready. Although we do have a dropout. Not really sure what's going on. But expecting a fair and decent matchup here between these two teams. And as I check the viewer count, because this is a very quiet chat, there are 5 of you. One of those might be me. So hello to the couple that are currently watching. Usually we'll try to lean on chat a little bit, but there's currently no chat. So hey, somebody out there, say hello. But once again, I am SirDimwi. Hello, salty crackers, and oh no. Looks like we might be looking for another server, and there is also Wolverine in the chat. What's up, Wolverine? I'm gonna mute myself for just a second to figure out what is going on. I will be right back. Enjoy the fresh tunes. Oh, and also Ancient Athletes. I casted them just the other day and made a video about them. I'm just getting into this this new lobby here. Give me just one moment. As you can see, loading in the background there. And it seems we are having a ping issue. So hopefully we can get this resolved in a moderately timely fashion. I am not on a tight schedule, but yeah, I do have another one coming up in about 55 minutes. So just a heads up, if we do push past the 15-minute mark, we will be pulling out of this one. But hopefully going to get that resolved rather quickly here. But the few of you that are in chat, what's going on? See, you guys are now up and at 'em, talking there. Salty Crackers, now what? I don't usually talk in chats. What do you guys think of worst? Ah, well, they've been moving up. I know, originally captained by Adolfo. Currently captained by his brother Fishgo Swim, as I understand it. That's Fishgo Swim's team. Well, Adolfo is still around. He's on a... Pretty sure Adolfo's on a team, isn't he? Yeah, I figured that much. Wolverine. And we are gonna get started here in round one. I do believe. Oh, and I see you, for some reason, do not have game sound. Give me one moment to attempt to fix that issue. Now I don't have game sound. So teams are away. And I'm going to get the volume, and Inky is going to get that first goal of round one. And I should bring it back 1 second. I know exactly what to do. There we go. We have our game sound back. And now replays are now giving me trouble. What is going on here? Everything was fine on the last cast. Anyways. That's gonna be Dave Ola picking that one up. Sending that one up to Inky. Inky sending this one in. All the way in. Neekow. Gonna get another one there. They're gonna go up by 4. Alright, replays. Don't give me trouble now. Is gonna do it. There we go. What up, fur car? Haven't seen you in a hot minute. You are still playing, right? Seedling quickly sending that one to Timber there in that left side too. Timber sending that one up. The pass not going to take, and that's going to be Neekow picking that one up here. Neekow under pressure, gets stunned out as they were trying to send that one out. It does ultimately get through, however. Picked up by Inky there on the far side. Inky sending that one across. Hits the intended receiver. And there's another 2. That's a 6-point game now for Space Bears. Yeah, I'm not sure why that first replay didn't work. Just being janky, it looks like. I got very nervous. I was going to go, oh no, that's a problem I can't explain. No, we're good. Seedling now with it. Seedling, quick pass. What a nice little rollout there. All very, very close to the quarterback. That is a well thought out rollout. Well, that clear is going to get all the way down. Both teams trying to get together to get there. WKZ does ultimately get the grab, trying to send that one out, gets stuck there at mid. Bit of a tussle for it, picked up there by Mo. Momo Cake, sending it all the way down into the blue, maybe down into the blue bubble here. Going to be an opportunity, possibly, if they're quick enough. That'd be Nikau picking that one up. Going for a bounce pass there. Sprocky picks it up. Sprocky, long cross pass there to Inky, then picked up by Nikau. That's Dave-Ola. Dave-Ola, far side, sending across to Inky, who's going to get stunned out there. I believe that was Weeks with the stun. There's some activity there, allows Nikau to pick that one up, sending it up to Inky. Inky's going to plant it. I thought I fixed that. Oh, okay, they were, yeah. I fixed it for the last server, not for this one. Good call. My apologies. There we go. So there's Giggles up 8-0. I apologize for that. I did have that. I should have checked again. This is just one of them. WKZ in that far side tube. Sending that one to Sprocky. Sprocky gives a booster to Dave-Ola, sends that one through the tube. Gonna take that bounce to the far side. WKZ is there to pick it up, sending it out, but Sprocky's there to get the grab. Sprocky's sending that one in. Ooh, just off of the bow tie there. Boost once again. Nikau trying to get the hand on it. Does. Somehow comes away with it cleanly. Not looking to set up a shot. In fact, the Seedling gets the grab there. Sending that one out. That chain is very quick to get back there. Ooh, and a big pickup by Timber. That is their first goal of round one. And Space Bears are going to cut that lead down to 5 here. Sprocky sending that one to Inky. Inky now with it. Ooh, somehow evades that chain, sending that one across to Nikau. Nikau sends that one in with force. 17 meters a second there. And that puts them, pushes that lead back to 7. Gil, I know you're in the chat. Say hi. Gil is currently freaking out while watching this one. Seedling over to WKZ. WKC's heading that one up to Timber. Timber now moving through mid, sending it deep. Oh, good play there by Nikau. It's stunned out by Momo. WKZ picks that one up. Oh, missed that back pass. My mistake. Dave-Ola with it. Dave-Ola trying to send that one out, but hits the station block. Actually going to make its way further in. Opportunity. Momo picking it up. Oh, what a stuff there. Nikau picking the pocket. Nikau sending that one through mid. Does get through. Finding its way near side trap-ish. No, near side wall. Dave-Ola long. I believe that was a shot attempt. I'm not really sure. Oh, but there's a setup. Inky to Dave-Ola. Gonna do some gardening. Plant that one for a 2. Currently a 9-point lead there to Giggles in this first round. That chain is so quick, but it's a nice adjustment. I believe, I would assume it's an adjustment. At least an adjustment to start, you know, a reaction or a considered play call to combat that very fast defense. No way. I'll just shut the front door on that one. You serious, Inky? Yeah, I can't wait to cast your game next there, Supersonic. That's one I handpicked. These first two were off of hype votes, and that third one was a SirDimwi select. Inky. Ooh, too much traffic in the goal there. You can see Timber looking frustrated. And yeah, that was just too many bodies in the goal. Maybe miscommunication. Now, 14-point spread here. 2 minutes to go here in this round one. And I just heard a noise. Just gonna make sure it's a cat and I'm not getting robbed. Oh, opportunity. Nikau sending it in. Boom. Well, there you go. Oh, I should close my curtain. Oh, okay. Yeah, I would say you may or may not have been part of the reason. Part of the reason it was a SirDimwi select. A small part, but a part. Ooh, Sprocky there to pick that one up. Tries to send one out, doesn't quite get out. Stuck there at mid. PZ picks it up, but that's going to be sent out there by Nikau. The team able to get away cleanly here. A bunch of leech. Long dump in there. And slapped out of the bubble. A lot of extracurricular activity going on in the backfield. And great play there by Nikau to be able to pick that one up, send it through that near side. Yeah, the near side too. Left side for them. Right there in the hands of Seedling. Seedling sending that one up. Going to hit Momo Cake. Momo Cake can afford that one up there to WKZ. WKZ sending that one in. And nobody there to receive it. And it's going to be Inky picking it up. 24 seconds. Round one firmly in the hands here of Giggles. WKZ gets that one out, but only 2 mid. A dump in there. It is going to get by the hands of the teammates and cleared out there by Seedling to end the round. 20-3 in favor of Giggles. Have figured out why that audio was not working originally. I'm going to try something. Yep. That fixed it. I'm a silly goose. Okay. So after one, yeah, Giggles going to take that one 20-3 over Space Bears. And game high points, it's high. A three-way, is that a three? No, okay, a two-way tie there. Inky and Nikau both with 9. Inky there with 4 assists. Nikau with 9. Debola there, 2 points, 1 assist. Solid 2 saves there to Seedling. On the other side, 3 points to Timber. Stuns are looking healthy. It's an active game there. Oop, and the teams are away. Oop. That's a new habit. And Inky's going to get that first one. Apologies. Inky is not going to be happy with me. Because that was pretty. Now Space Bears once again with the shouts advantage. Seedling sending that one quickly there to WKZ. The same play, but it doesn't take this time. Bouncing down to the 4. Where Davola will get the grab. Davola sends it to mid. Inky's able to get the grab. Inky gets that one sent further out. And a long shot there doesn't quite make it. To be KZ here. Far side wall, sending that one across to the near side wall. I know that sounds confusing, but that's just based on the typical orientation. Blue is right, orange is left. A very quick chain to pick that one up. Uh-oh! Oh no! Oh no! And they recover. Oh, I've certainly done that myself a few times. It's some fantastic disc control we've seen here so far in the second round from Space Bears, but it's that last little toss they have this a bad habit of doing, that's letting it get away, and that is Giggles going to capitalize on that last one. They're going to go up by 4. Yeah, it's a very it's kind of a it's a sort of thing you see from in pub play a lot, and that's not meant to be an insult. But it's just one of those early habits you have to work out. You have to actively work to break that habit. Start looking for a back pass, a reset, or a cross pass, and get out of the habit of always thinking of moving forward. Decal. That one with a little mustard. That's a 6-point lead to Giggles. Take a sip of my coffee. It's that good stuff, that delight, I think it's called. Very tasty. I wonder how they make it. Ooh, Inky opportunity plants it. Coming out with an alternative setup there that time. They come out on that the PE joust, send it back. I can see what they're doing. I can appreciate that, and I would love for them to continue drilling that. Ooh, opportunity there by Dave, just missed. To continue drilling that, and then because I would like to see, I would love to see how it plays out. You know, when it works the way they intended to, you know, because too often you might see a rollout that gets, incidentally scuffed, and you say, oh, well, that's not a good rollout. Well, you can't actually, until it's executed as it's intended. I'm trying to make a judgment on. So we see another one there. It is going to get picked up. It's a nice little, it's almost a misdirect, and it's specifically in response to that chain. And whether or not, see, what's really important here, that shot, ooh, that's a heavy ding. What's important here is that they're making the adjustment. They're attempting to deploy that alternative play specifically to combat that chain, and that's the important thing here. Whether or not it's the right rollout or the best rollout, or maybe there's a better rollout. I'm not saying there is. I'm not saying it's a bad rollout at all. But it'd be a very, or that's the important thing, is that they're making those attempts, and if that's the wrong play, eventually they'll figure out which one's the right one for them. And it's phenomenal. That's phenomenal stuff there. That is active thinking, considering the strategy as you're progressing through the game, trying to figure out something that works. That's what you got to do. And unfortunately, the Space Bears have not been able to get on the board just yet in the second round. And once again, I would offer up the unsolicited advice with respect. Just again, try to get into the habit of not always throwing it forward. Consider your cross passes, your back passes, your resets, because otherwise, Space Bears that's really the only thing working against them in this one. They will plants it. I think, you know, I think that's the, you know, because the scoreboard tells you one story, but that's only part of the story. That's the out, you know, that's the conclusion. There's a whole mess of reasons for how you get to that conclusion. And in this one, I think it honestly comes down to that one bad habit. And I think if it wasn't for that one bad habit, this would be a much closer game. Because it otherwise is a much closer game. Because the considered strategy is there. They're thinking about the rollouts. They're thinking about how those rollouts are interacting with the Giggles defense. And they're trying to break through. So that first step is done. It's really that you know the next few steps on once you send out that first pass, what do you do next? Ooh, a knee cow. And as Southern Sniper says, Supersonic in the chat, adjustments are key in any sport. That, yeah. So I think if Space Bears clean up that one thing, I think that it'll make the biggest difference over any other change they could attempt to make at the moment. Inky opportunity. Anchor shot does not take. Make its way out through that near side tube, chasing it down. Picked up there by Knee Cow. Whoops. Oh, good disruption there by Timber. Picked up by WKZ. WKZ back to Timber. They got an opportunity. And that is that was an attempted shot that did not take, and they're able to turn that one around. I would like to point out to Space Bears, if you're watching this VOD, play that one back. That last goal attempt. Because this is what I'm talking about. You had a 3-on... It was either a 3-on-1 or a 3-on-2. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. It looks like a 3-on-1. And he shot for 3 on the goalie. That's not to be ever critical. But in that situation, you might want to consider sending that cross pass or maybe coming in closer. Or sitting back and maybe trying to coordinate that, you know, stunning the goalie while sending in the 3. A minute 50 left on the clock here, and I hope you guys are watching the VOD. Because otherwise, I mean, it's not. You know, I really do believe that's the major difference there. Oh, that one bouncing towards mid. A minute and a half to go here. 17-point lead to Giggles. Cross pass there doesn't quite take. Ecal sending that one back. Sprockets. Or excuse me, Sprocky. Comes it in, Inky with it. Shot there. What a shot. That was a nice shot from Ecal. That was a very nice shot. Oh, there it is. That last goal there by Davola. And that will end round 2. Well, it's supposed to end round 2. Just a reminder, we do have a mercy roll here in VRML, so they can keep playing, but the game is over. 21-0. It's going to be Giggles over Space Bears here in round 2. Not sure why that option was turned off. We'll let them play out, but yeah. And there it is, unofficially. Ended officially about 30 seconds ago. Yeah, they're fine. I wasn't going to stop them. And yeah, Giggles picked that one up in 2. Convincing victory there for those guys. But like I said, Space Bears, not a bad team. They just got to clean up. Basically, that one thing will make the biggest difference. They'll see themselves winning a lot more games, being more competitive, a lot more games, and then they can. Those adjustments they attempt to make will make a much bigger difference. Because those suggested, that was fantastic. The fact that they were thinking about that and all that. I mean, their heads are in the game. You know, they're doing the things. But yeah, so I'm gonna be back in about 30 minutes for one more here on VRML 2. That is gonna be Atlas Megacorp versus Average Joe's. As I said at the beginning, that is that was a hand-picked game by moi. Use my notepad. Southern Sniper in the chat there. That was actually Supersonic in the chat. He's going to be in that one. Let's come back to check him out. Also, joining me on the cast will be the man himself, League Governor Gilligan, will be debuting here on VRML 2. So certainly come back, check that one out, and freak him out a little bit. For now, I've been SirDimwi. This has been VRML 2. That was Space Bears versus Giggles. I will see you shortly.
Season 3 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Rebuff Reality, Asterion Products, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net.